All right, Coach, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Arrowhead Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They're set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Denver Broncos. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 20. Yard line. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And a movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And that one results in 35 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 24. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Play fake there to Hunt. Now Mahomes buying time to his left. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down.
Incomplete. Damian Williams, the man he was looking for. And it's third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. On third and long, it's Mahomes. And he checks this one down to Williams. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to make it fourth down. Mahomes going to go on fourth down, being chased out left. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Yardage back to his own 1-yard line. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. In his own end zone, it's Keenum. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. The 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Emmanuel Sanders, 99 yards. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. So how about that for a back? Breaker. Again, 99 yards.
And how about the audacity of the play call? When you're backed up that close to your goal line, usually you're just trying to run some type of a wedge play, a quarterback sneak, a dive, anything to try and create some room and take care of the ball. But that's confidence in your offensive line that they'll protect the guy throwing it, and he finds his guy for 99 yards. I love what they just did.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. This one taken just inside the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And out come the Chiefs now. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. They go play action here on first down. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 46 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Hey, Joe, it's Joe, it's Joe. All right. Go, doctor, doctor. Doctor, walk now.
On first and 10, Keenum. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Allen Bailey. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Hey, go, Roger. 22. 22. Down.
On second down, here's Keenum. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Third and long. It's Keenum. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep. Back into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs are in for 6. And there you go. Nothing really too Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippers. Are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Here you go, boys.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and it's 2nd down.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they? When they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown, and this one they help force another incompletion.
Hey, orange, orange! Orange, orange! Roger, Roger, Roger! Hey, go, Roger!
2nd and 10. Keenum here again. His throw incomplete.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Keenum on third down. Dancing to his left. And incomplete here on third down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance. That will put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And now here comes Kansas City. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10.
Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail.
On 1st down, Mahomes. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a 1st down, threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
On 4th down, on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. On the carry is Henderson. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Throwing on 3rd down, Keenum. Flushed out right. He may try and run for it. And a loose football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Keenum. And that is going to be incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Throw left side taken in by Hill. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. And they went for a big play through the air on second down, couldn't connect. Now it's third. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Trying to lay one up deep. It's caught inside the 25. A gain of 39 that time. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory. All the way down at the 21-yard line. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Arrowhead after this.
Ace!
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. Open space inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the...
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins from 6 yards away. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
Now that touchdown won't allow you to totally relax, but you can breathe a little easier now. Just increased their lead.
Butker on for the PAT. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And his throw here's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold. And someone posts.
The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
On 1st down, Keenum. Just keeping the play alive. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. The Broncos in their hurry up try to get to their positions and get set quickly.
22. 22. 53. 22. 22.
To throw on 2nd down is Keenum. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
No, Roger.
On 1st down, Keenum. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's Keenum. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Justin Houston. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Play action. It's Keenum. This is intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And this would have been returned to right around the 38-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued. Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. A little too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass. They really turned it loose, didn't he? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners. Steps away to his left. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. So on 4th down, Dustin Colquitt to punt for KC. And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And this is caught. But he will not make the 1st down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. So we've come upon halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room. And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game. We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
53.
On 1st and 10, here's Keenum. He will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down. Keenum on 1st down. And down he goes. Keenum is sacked. Chris Jones in there to get him for a loss of 5. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that. You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you... It's caught inside the 25. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. 1st and 10 at the 19. From the red zone now, Keenum eluding the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
53. Hot. 20. Down. Let's go, Roger.
On 2nd and 10, Keenum forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On 3rd and long, it's Keenum. Flushed under pressure again, and down he goes again.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Keenum going for it on 4th. Buying time to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brandon Marshall coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same.
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Derek Wolfe in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. Play fake there to Hunt. Now Mahomes. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Black 58 rail! Black 58 rail!
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Flushed out right. Going deep here for Watkins. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Sua Cravens with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Watkins, the intended receiver. Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the third. So they get the INT. Now here's Keenum, eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw. And got his man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 35-yard line.
52, 57 down.
Play action here on 1st down. Reggie Ragland coming in hard on the blitz. He gets him down for a loss of 4.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. To throw, it's Keenum. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. 63 yards receiving for him now. And that last catch, good enough for a 1st down.
53. Hey, go, Roger.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't they?
Yeah, we're good, we're good.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 3rd down.
It seemed like the situation was 2nd and a mile to go for a 1st down, which screams what? Throw the football. You got to pass in order to try and pick up that kind of yardage. But in this case, they ran a tendency breaker because the tendency is for defenses to be out there and be set up for a pass. So you break tendency and actually run the football. That changes everything because if you're able to find a crease, you often have bigger guys working against smaller guys downfield. They picked up excellent yardage there to bring up a 3rd down.
Hey, go, let's go.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, he shifts past him. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Now McManus on to kick this one off. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket, looking deep for DeAnthony Thomas. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Mahomes now to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Left, 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 left. Z. Slow.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Derek Wolfe in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight. Now Henderson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So now a big play here as the Broncos will line up to go for two.
There we go. There you go.
They're going to try and run. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. Now McManus on to kick this one off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down
Caused all of that.
caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. On 3rd down. That's Hunt. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Hunt gets it on the draw from Mahomes. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On 3rd down, that's Hunt. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. Derek Wolfe there on the tackle. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly. He's back to throw. And incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
The Chiefs on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's going to be taken down deep into Bronco territory. A big play there for KC. 41 yards. They go back to the ground with Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Darian Stewart there to bring him down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And they're going to get him down, but not before a pretty good run right there. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves them with 3rd and just a couple. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The Chiefs on third down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll toss it to Hunt. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. 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 I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
To throw is Mahomes. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. Butker now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
they practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the